Yo, what's up, dudes? I'm Ryan Jacob.
I'm Brandon Kelly.
And we are at the cinema. Usually we're doing our out-of-theater reviews, but we're going to switch it up to format. We're switching up the format this time. We want to do some other content as well to bring y'all, because we always just watch a movie, we come out, we give you our reaction and review before we even have time to sit down and fully think about it. We're just off the dome, real, raw reactions. So right now we're going to tell you the 15 movies that are coming out this month in May, or at least the 15 we're most interested in. But if we leave anything out, like the Monty Python re-release, there's a few other re-releases that we're not going to mention, or maybe some limited releases might come out. I've seen that Rust was supposed to maybe come out, but I couldn't find that anywhere. I would like to see that. Unfortunately, somebody died, but, they died for their art. We would go see that in respect for them. But let's start off this 15 movies that are being released in the theaters in the month of May 2025. First up on the 2nd, we're already halfway through the month. We've already seen all these, except for maybe one of them. So up until number 7 on the list. But number 1, May 2nd, came off with a bang, Thunderbolts.
I love this movie. One of the best Marvel movies I've ever seen. So the story of this movie is, if you don't know anything about the Marvel movies, or if you haven't seen the trailer, it's about...
Brandon said he wouldn't be mind watching it.
It looks interesting.
Yeah, we just didn't really have the time so much for it, and it's not playing. It wasn't playing when we could go see it, and it wasn't really on the top of our list, so we decided to skip that one.
Yeah.
If we can catch it before it comes out theaters, we might.
Yeah, but if you're interested in seeing this movie, it's about a man returns to the idyllic beach of his childhood to surf with his son, and he's humiliated by a group of the locals. The man is drawn into conflict that keeps rising and pushes him to the breaking point. So basically, like a lot of other Nicolas Cage movies where he plays a badass. But yeah, it looks interesting, and it can't be, in my opinion, it can't be too bad. I've never seen a bad Nicolas Cage movie. So, I mean, maybe some that are worse than others, but overall not bad.
Yeah, like I said, we'd go see it.
I don't recognize the director.
Yeah.
Haven't seen his name before.
Finnegan. It's hard to read sometimes with the lighting going on. All right, so on May 9th, Clown in a Cornfield, Fight or Flight, Shadow Force, Juliet and Romeo all dropped. We've seen 3 of those. I don't think we're going to go see Juliet and Romeo.
Yeah.
Just not our cup of tea. You might want to go see it.
Absolutely.
Not us. Now, we're going to quickly review some of these. Clown in a Cornfield.
Clown in a Cornfield is about a fading Midwestern town in which Friendo the Clown, a symbol of bygone success, reemerges as a terrifying scourge.
Scourge.
I guess so.
Whatever that is. So Katie Douglas wasn't too bad as an actress. Aaron Abrams was okay. The rest of the cast was all right for some youngsters.
Definitely.
Eli Craig directed this. We don't know all the directors and this and that in movies. We're fans of the movies, but we haven't dug that into the. I'm sure we're going to start recognizing these names and doing this channel. So we'll start getting to know these directors and writers and more of these actors.
And some of these actors may be, it's a new generation of actors and stuff. So some of these actors and actresses may end up being some big stars one of these days. I mean, like you said, the main star, what's her name?
Katie
Douglas. She did pretty well. I mean, much better than the woman from Rosario.
Yeah, she could sell her emotions and everything.
She's young.
Well. So Fight or Flight, 5th movie on the list that came out in May 2025. Now, we actually went to the AMC Screen Unseen and got to see this movie
early access.
Yep, the Monday before it dropped. So that was great. We got to drop the reaction early.
And yeah, this was one of Josh Hartnett's better movies, I think. He plays a mercenary that takes on the job of tracking down a target on a plane, but he must protect her after they are both targeted by the same agency, so they have to work together. But yeah, it's great. I definitely recommend this one. A lot of good action. Some of it's kind of cheesy or whatever. That might not bother you. Some might not bother some people. Doesn't really bother me that bad. Overall, I thought it was great.
Some of the ladies might want to come to see Josh Hartnett, and he did all right. A little bit cheesy. Charitha Chandran, she did really good as Ghost.
Yeah.
The second Ghost character in a movie in May. James Madigan, I don't know that director. Maybe you guys do.
I don't.
But I would suggest that. Come to see it before it leaves theaters. Next up, Shadow Force, number 6 on our list. Oh, hold on. Can you guys see Cookie Dough? Here's Cookie Dough. Here's our little mascot, our buddy Cookie Dough. You might see him pop up sometimes on these videos. He wants some attention. So Shadow Force was good. It kind of looked a little bit Netflix movie. I don't watch a lot of Netflix movies. I don't like having Netflix too much.
Yeah. I thought it looked a little bit cheesy or whatever. Like it might be, like you said, kind of like just a Netflix movie, but this movie exceeded my expectations. I thought it was great. Almost everything about it was good. The story was good comedy, good action. I mean, it was great. So the movie's about an estranged couple with a bounty on their head. They go on the run with their 5-year-old son from their former employer, which is the Shadow Ops.
Shadow Force.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But it's just Kerry Washington plays a great role. She could have sold some of the scenes a little bit better, but overall, I was telling him last night, the action scenes don't seem like there's any wasted movement or anything. It was great.
All right,
up next.
So, number 7 on the list is Juliet and Romeo.
Yeah, this one I don't plan on going to see this one. Just not really my cup of tea. It's a musical and it's a romance. But that doesn't mean nobody should go and see it. I mean, if that's what you like, it seems to be very based on the original story. I mean, the synopsis says it's based on the real story inspired by William Shakespeare. Romeo and Juliet follows the greatest love story of all time. It's an original pop musical, so
that's about it on that. If you want to go see it, go see it. We have nothing to say about it. So number 8, this is the first movie that hasn't came out yet on our list, because today is like the 13th or the 12th. All right.
Man, one of the ones that I'm most excited about so far this year.
Yeah, my daughter wants to go see it too. Final Destination Bloodline.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Tony Todd.
Yeah, iconic.
I don't know for sure if this is his final role, because he passed away, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
The Candyman.
He did. Plagued by a recurring violent nightmare, a college student returns home, finds the one person who can break the cycle and save her family from the horrific fate that inevitably awaits them. So basically, if you've watched the trailer, basically it's about all the people in the other movies who have survived death, and they now have kids and a family and stuff. So now death is coming for them, since they weren't supposed to be born.
Yeah.
But
I didn't know it was all the people from all the other movies, because I really haven't watched most of the other movies.
Yeah, I stopped watching after the third one, but I mean, the second and third one were two of my favorite ones.
And speaking of, we are not going to be... Normally we review a movie when it comes out, only one of them, the first one we want to do, because we can only go see one movie in a day, really, because we work and all that. But the day that Final Destination and Hurry Up Tomorrow comes out, we're going to go see Sinner in 70 millimeter IMAX. There's only 30 of those screens worldwide, and I didn't even know what 70 millimeter was. So we are going to go see that Thursday. We're going to take advantage of that. We'll give our reaction and review to that because Sinners came out just before we started our channel.
Yep.
So maybe like the week before. So they're re-release. I mean, it's still in theaters, but they're re-showing it in 70 millimeter IMAX. We got our tickets. We are going Thursday. So look out for reactions and reviews to Saturday and Sunday. We'll have them for you for the Final Destination.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited about that one. It looks to be pretty reminiscent of the older ones.
So number 9 on our list, also coming out May 16th. Final Destination May 16th as well, if I forgot to say the 16th. This one is Jenna Ortega and The Weeknd.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of his real name off the top of my head. It's The Weeknd's movie. Abel. Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one too. It looks pretty good. Definitely looks like one of those like edge of your seat type thrillers. And I haven't really been disappointed in anything that Jenna Ortega's made yet. So I don't know about The Weeknd. I don't know about his acting skills or whatever.
Yeah,
but
if this is his first outing or if he's been in anything else.
I don't either, if I'm being honest. I can't really say much on like the director. Yeah, don't know much about him or the writers. So really hoping this one lives up to what the trailer's making it look like, because it looks really good.
All right, we're getting into the last 5 movies on our list. Number 10, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
And I'm actually really excited about this one too, even though I never went and watched any of the other ones in theaters. And I really haven't. I think I've only seen like 2 of them. How many of them are there now?
Yeah, I've only seen a couple, maybe.
But, I mean, it's kind of the same thing I said earlier with Nicolas Cage. Tom Cruise doesn't really make a bad movie. He always makes sure that the action scenes are top-notch. So, definitely ready to see some of the visuals and stuff in that. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, Haley Atwell in there. She's good. So that'll be a plus. I don't know the director. I don't know if he's directed so many of the other ones. They look fun. I hear they're fun.
Yeah.
About to see what we've been missing out on.
Looks exciting. It should make for a good theater experience, too.
Yeah, we're getting to experience the theater a lot more than we used to using this. We go to AMC, so we got the A-list. You know, other ones have the unlimited and whatnot. So take advantage of those. Hit those theaters up. Get those concessions. Nobody's sponsoring us. We just love the movies, you know, we each have our own little backgrounds of why we like going to them. But the theater experience is something that does not need to go away. I used to always want to save my theater experiences for superhero movies, Jurassic Park, Ninja Turtles, King Kong, Godzilla, Planet of the Apes, you know, big blockbuster action explosion.
Yeah.
CGI practical effect movies, but now with this we can go and explore a little bit more than what we used to, and I appreciate that. But Friendship is one that I'm looking forward to. That's number 11 on our list. We're both looking forward. I wasn't for sure if he was gonna, you know, be as interested in it as I was going to, but once I seen that trailer, I was like, wow, I gotta go see this. And it is one thing that I wouldn't go to the movies to see. I would just wait till it comes out, because I'm like, oh yeah, I don't need to be in a theater for that, but definitely going. This was supposed to come out on the 9th, and I think it did in limited places. And we're hoping, because tickets aren't on sale for it yet, we're hoping, because I read that it's going to be widely released on the 23rd instead of the 9th, so I'm hoping for that. So we can see it. I want to see it. I want to review it and let you guys know about it.
I'm probably the most excited about that movie. It looks great. I'm a big Tim Robinson fan anyways. I watch his show on Netflix and stuff. I've been trying to tell people about him, about how funny he is. But yeah, I'm very, very excited for Friendship.
Yep. Who's the director on this? Andrew DeYoung.
Can't say. Oh, and the writer.
Okay, written and directed.
Written
Those
and
are always
directed.
nice. So, number 12 on our list, Not sure if he's going to it, but me and my daughter will be catching it Friday the 23rd. Nope. Yes. It's the first one for Friday the 23rd. Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, man.
I gotta say, this looks amazing. I need to watch the cartoon again. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Probably watched it with my daughter like 7 years ago when she was just a few years old or something like that.
There's a few little things in the trailer, like I said earlier, that pay homage to the show and the animated movies too. It looks great.
It looks great. Color looks great. Looks charming.
Yeah.
Now on Super Bowl when they released Stitch, when they showed the public Stitch, it was just a still image, or I think he might have been out on the field. But my daughter was like, "Ugh, where's the people that fix Sonic? They need to tell people to fix Stitch." And I'm just like thinking in my head, okay, I don't think he looks that ugly, you know. But then we were in the theaters and my daughter was like, he's cute. Like, he didn't look that great in the picture, but this looks cute. I like it. So she's looking forward to this. Dean Fletcher Camp.
Don't know much about him.
Don't know Billy Magnuson. Yeah, Tia Career. Oh yeah. Of Wayne's World. Okay.
Oh, Zach Galifianakis. Okay.
All right.
Some good actors.
Yeah. Definitely looking forward to that one.
Yeah, for sure.
I know all the kids are going to go see this. Families are going to be in this movie. Theaters are going to be packed this week.
I think it's going to
be.
It's going to sell tickets.
Yeah, there's going to be lots of complaints. Get to your movie early because it's going to be packed. There's going to be lines. You're going to be running out of popcorn.
Speaking of, the next one, Karate Kid, number 13 on the list. That's going to be one that I think a lot of people are looking forward to as well. Some people might not like the idea of it, but I personally do. I think it'll be cool. It looks pretty cool. Glad that Ralph Macchio's back. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to watching that one.
Jackie Chan. Heard that kid does his own action and stunts too.
That's cool.
Let me scroll to the directors. John Entwistle, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I need to watch the last few episodes of Cobra Kai. I have no clue if there's any type of tie-in, but I only got a few episodes left. So I'm going to try to finish that up before I go see this. Just see if there's any tie-in. But definitely look forward to Karate Kid Legends. You guys want to go see that one? Let us know in the comments. We got 2 movies left. The Phoenician Scheme comes in at number 14, out on May 23rd, 2025.
Man, this one I also can't wait for. Wouldn't say I'm as excited for it as Friendship, but it looks really good, looks really interesting. Honestly, couldn't tell you exactly what it's about. I'll tell you what IMDb says. This is all it says. The story of a family and a family business. That's how, I mean, if you watch the trailer, doesn't really show you much about it, but for whatever reason, it looks really interesting. Maybe it's the mystery factor of it, but looks interesting, looks kind of funny. Benicio del Toro's a good actor. Haven't really seen too many of bad movies with him in it, so.
Yeah, I haven't really seen any. I'm looking through Wes Anderson's movies here. Doesn't look like I've really seen a lot of them.
Yeah.
The Ratcatcher, The Swan, Poison.
Yeah, I don't think I really have either.
Fantastic Mr. Fox. There's one I seen, Asteroid City. Yeah. But, I don't know, I heard that he was just kind of becoming a meme of himself. It looks, quirky. But I'm interested in that to see what it is.
Definitely looks interesting.
Maybe some people might be burnt out on these type of movies, but this is going to be our first time really catching them out. And maybe we should, or checking them out. So maybe we should have got on the train a little bit before this, but whatever. But one of the top, this might be on the top 5, if not the top 3 movies on this list. Probably top 5. But this movie looks great. Number 15 on our top 15 movies coming to theaters in May 2025 is Bring Her Back, featuring Paddington's mom. The original one. I wonder if she was filming this when she had to be recast for Paddington in Peru. I don't know.
Yeah. This one just says, brother and sister uncover a terrifying ritual at their secluded home of their new foster mother. Yeah, it definitely looks scary, which really says a lot for me because none of these horror movies so far this year really can say we're too scary. Maybe
A24.
Yeah, it is A24. Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like it brings some of that scare factor, like some of these like what's the Conjuring and stuff.
Yeah,
kind of seems more like that type of horror where it's like actually scary.
So I think that's going to wrap it up for our 2025 May releases. All right, recap of our 15 movies that's dropping May 2025. Number 1 comes in May 2nd, Thunderbolts.
And also on May 2nd, number 2 is Rosario.
Number 3, The Surfer.
And then on the 9th, at number 4, you got Clown in a Cornfield.
Number 5, Fight or Flight.
Number 6 is Shadow Force.
Number 7 is Juliet and Romeo.
And then the week of the 16th, you got Final Destination at number 8.
Final Destination Bloodline. Number 9 is Hurry Up Tomorrow.
And on the 23rd, number 10 is Mission Impossible Final Reckoning.
Number 11, Friendship.
And number 12 is Lilo and Stitch.
On the 23rd.
Yep.
So then switching over to the 30th, we forgot to say the date on the video, but Karate Kid Legends.
And at number 14, we have The Phoenician Scheme. I believe you also said that one came out on the 23rd in the video.
Okay, yep. These 3 are all the 30th. I forgot to write down 30th, so we just ran through the 23rd on the list. But so number 15, Bring Her Back, May 30th. And that completes our list. Appreciate y'all checking us out.
Absolutely.
Like and subscribe. We're going to drop these every month at the beginning of the month. We're a little bit late on this one because we recently started our channel. So here in a couple weeks, we'll drop that June list. So hit those buttons.
Drop those comments.
And we'll see you next time at the cinema. Yo, what's up, dudes? I'm Ryan Jacob. Oh, are you ready?
It's laggy.
That's just the review.
Oh.
Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, dudes?